Thank you, everyone. It's now time for us to get into the first conversation for today as we look at the Osun election. Well, the Osun election has some form of talks after the freezing of the government account by the EFCC, even though that has been overturned now. And of course, we have other issues that we would want to talk about today on the program. And we have someone who is joining us on the conversation as we quickly look at the issue at hand. All right, it is all about 2027 politics. But then, as we walk into the 2027 politics, there is this Osun elections, all right? And of course, we need to look at that and the dust that has been raised. We have someone joining us today who is a political analyst and, of course, a supporter of this administration, as the case may be. The name is Noron Obina. I don't know if I sounded that well. It's good to have you join us, Noron.
Thank you so much.
Good to have you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, let's get to Osun State quickly. As it is, the Osun State election is looking like it's been blown out of proportion, like it's a general election because of the people. You hear things like, well, the APC is trying to frustrate the Accord Party because of their delegate. Just yesterday, we saw that other political parties are supporting Oyebamiji, and of course, so many things from the Osun election. Why is it so?
So I think it is so because the Osun State election is a very important election because it is the the last off-cycle election before the general election. So the whole public is focusing their satellite on INEC to see if INEC would carry out its reform, if it will be transparent enough so they can gain confidence to participate in the general election. And also because of during the build-up of the election, we've seen so many cases of violence and the rest of it. So I think it's an important election because Nigerians want to know if INEC will prove themselves worthy for the general elections.
Are you saying INEC is not worthy for the general election? They need to prove themselves now, when we have how many months to the election? Are you saying INEC is a questionable umpire?
No,
is that
no,
what you're saying?
No. But you know, people have concerns about INEC, and like I said, this is the time for INEC to clear those doubts that people have about
What are the
them.
concerns?
Different concerns. People have their own perspective about INEC. Just like you said, some persons feel that INEC has been politicized by the current administration, and I think this is time for INEC to prove to all Nigerians that they are unbiased.
You're a member of the APC.
Yes.
Why are you in the APC?
Because I believe in the ideals of the APC. I'm a progressive. I believe in their manifesto, and that is why I'm there.
So I presume you are solidly behind the APC candidate of Osun State.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so what if things do not go or turn out? Or do you really see any kind of bullying going on in the system?
No,
especially
I don't see
with the freezing of accounts that happened, and we had to take the president to overturn that.
So there were legitimate concerns for EFCC to freeze that account.
So why do you overturn them?
Because the president is an unbiased president who wants democracy to thrive and wants to give everybody a level playing ground. And just to settle the dust of him being biased, ordinarily he's not supposed to interfere with EFCC's duty. But because it's election period and he wants that when APC wins the election comes August the 15th, nobody would say it's because an account was frozen.
Okay, let's touch light, a bit towards 2027. It appears as though politicians are doing everything possible. I mean, even going the extra mile to bring down opponents. We've heard people say things, and beyond the hearsays and all of that, actions such as, the AFCC freezing a state government account. Don't you think it's some sort of institutional, strategic bullying on, politicians and, democracy?
No, I don't think so. So there were reports that EFC were working on. In fact, I heard that there's a particular account in the Osun State Civil Service that receives over about 900 and something salaries every month. These are legitimate concerns that the EFC are acting on. I think we cannot dictate to the EFCC when to carry out their functions. They have legitimate right to freeze government accounts, whether state government, federal government, or local government, or individual account. It is part of their mandate, so we cannot dictate to them when to carry out their functions. So I don't think it is any political party trying to, stifle other people from participating in the election.
Remember, we've also had court proceedings that have left political aspirants in confusion, and even the electorate. And all of this is coming basically when opposition is seeming or appearing strong. We have seen times without number the court order INEC to remove a particular party from its lists or its site and all of that.
Yes.
All of this doesn't appear as institutional bullying.
No. I think the problem with Nigerians generally is that so many people don't like to follow due process.
Okay.
Yes. So if these opposition parties have followed due process, nobody will have a court case against them. I mean, the APC is there. How many court cases can the opposition party institute against the APC? Because they have dotted their I's and crossed their T's. So I think for every political party, they try to cut corners, and when people, go through the legal route, they start to cry foul. Like the president said sometime just previously, that everything is fair in politics as long as it is within the ambit of the law. If you allow a loophole in your house, I will exploit it as long as the law permits it. So I won't be the one to tell the opposition party to do their homework very well. It is their job to do their homework. And if you don't do your homework and I can exploit any loophole, I will exploit it.
You don't think the ruling party has an edge in all of this?
No.
Oh.
Are you saying the APC does not have issues? Are you saying why are other political parties not taking APC to court? Don't you think it's because they believe, allegedly, that the APC have influence on the court judges?
That is their belief. Doesn't make it correct, doesn't make it a fact. The judiciary is independent and anybody can approach them. So the APC have their own internal issues, and we have a mechanism of how to solve and resolve those internal issues. And that's what I expect for every political party. We can't do their job for them. We do ours, make sure we cross our T's and dot our I's, and it's left for them to do theirs too.
Do you see implosion in APC come 2027? Because we've had situations where a lot of people are disgruntled, especially after the primaries. I've met one-on-one with a whole lot of APC members who are in APC card-carrying members but are not going to work for the APC 2027. Is that a possibility?
I think that's a speculation. So being disgruntled is okay, and that is why going to the primaries, the APC had a committee to resolve differences that will come out from the primaries, because obviously there will be differences because of interest. And we have an internal mechanism to resolve those interests. So I don't think there will be any implosion. Those implosions, they are just opposition parties trying to deceive themselves.
But the people saying it are not opposition. Your party members are the ones saying it.
No, I don't.
And they don't want to say it in the open. They don't want to say it in the open because they are still members of that party.
So I think if anybody is bold enough to have any disagreement, come out and say it. Be bold enough to air your view. The APC is an open party. We allow everybody to have their opinion, and we have a mechanism of resolving those issues. But if you decide to keep those opinions to yourself, that is on you.
Why is it that some people don't have confidence in the APC, even though they are members of the APC?
I can't speak for them.
What's the problem?
I can't speak for them.
What do you think is the problem? Are you not a committed party member?
I'm a committed party member. I don't have any problem with the party.
So you have not met anyone that has a problem with party?
Nobody has ever told you, or are you being sincere right now?
Yes, I'm being
sincere. You've not seen anybody, a member of APC, that is aggrieved for any reason before as a member of APC? No,
I've seen people who are aggrieved, and there are channels for them to pour their grievances and for those grievances to be resolved. And for most of those grievances, they've been resolved. For those unresolved grievances, it's just only for people who are too greedy and don't believe in the party mechanism.
Okay, what do you foresee as the outlook of the Osun State elections? Do you see indeed a free and fair elections that is also considering every party involved? I'm not talking about, I'm not particularly about any party. Do you foresee a free and fair election in Osun State, given everything happening now?
Yes, I think from the standpoint of INEC is doing all it can to make sure there's free and fair election. The security agencies already in Osun State already making sure that the state is safe, even though there are concerns about the current governors pardoning criminals that have been convicted. But we hope that the election goes on peaceful. We urge all voters to come out and exercise their vote and vote for their right choices.
You said something about the governor that is doing what with criminals?
Yes, so there are reports of the governors pardoning criminals.
You believe that?
Yes, it's on the internet. The news.
You believe what's on the internet?
Yes.
Have you researched it?
Yes, I have.
Because you are dodging everything that people said against APC, but you stamped that
no,
that was said against Accord Party. You are not a loyalist. you're not a true politician.
No, I'm a true politician. These are things that have been there. There are people who have been convicted for capital crimes in Osun State that have recently been released and pardoned by the governor.
Pardoned by the governor?
Yes, it's all there.
Because of the elections?
I don't know.
You said something
Probably.
while you were speaking about INEC.
That's a strong word.
How much do you believe in INEC as a Nigerian since the institution of INEC?
So I believe INEC is an unbiased umpire.
From the beginning until now?
No, not from the beginning. What do you mean from the beginning? From what time? From the inception of INEC?
From the inception of INEC. Let's begin from Morris Iwo.
So INEC has been progressive, and no system is perfect, but we've seen consistent progress with INEC. Even the last election, we saw tremendous progress from INEC. Even when we have the FCT local government election or area council election, we saw how much INEC has improved. So I believe in the leadership of INEC, and I believe they are unbiased, and I know they will deliver a free and fair election.
Are you supporting the APC basically because you are a party member, or is it basically because I'm talking about, for this forthcoming Osun State election, is it because you think the APC can do better than, the current governor of Osun State? So
when we talk about Osun politics, there have been complaints about nepotistic appointments, mismanagement of funds and the rest of them. And then what I expected the Osun State government and people in their court party to be doing currently is telling us what they have done in the last 4 years of being in power. But we see them making unguarded statements and the like. So I think they have not done so well. And
you think?
Yes, I know they've not done so well.
You know what I discovered with you?
Yes.
Anything that has to be with APC, you are being defensive, meaning you're not objective. Now let me ask you.
I'm very objective.
You said the APC the Osun State governor has been accused of nepotism as it has to do with appointments.
Yes,
and not being accountable to the
I can prove that because the popular Davido had an appointment in the Osun State government. I think he's the chairman of a sports trust fund committee. And I'm asking, since he was given that appointment, what has he done? I'm sure you don't even know he's an appointee of the government. On what basis? Maybe if he was given, yes, I would understand because he's an entertainer. But sport, what has he done? But what we only see him coming out to do now is telling us why we should vote for his uncle, not telling us what he himself has done as an appointee of the government. Don't forget, he's a direct relative to the governor. So on what basis was he appointed? And not just him alone, there are other people who have also gained appointment. In fact, there is an airport being constructed in Ede. Don't forget, Osun State had an abandoned airport project somewhere else, which the governor should have revived, or rather he abandoned that one and began a new construction. It has been reported that this construction was awarded, the contract was given to an interior design company. On what merit does an interior design company have to do with airport construction?
Interior design company. You
yes.
have papers to that effect to prove it?
It's all there. It's all there. These are all facts that are all there.
On social media. Let me get back
not just social media. These are not social media. You can check the company carrying out the construction of the airport. You can check that.
I thought you had the facts. All right, now let's get to what you said about the Osun State governor as it has to do with appointment. From my research so far, almost every government official is being accused of the same thing, including President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. People have said, well, he's only appointing Yoruba people from his side and his loyalists into office, alleged, which is an accusation. Why are you not holding sway? And I don't think this administration has come out to do a public hearing of what they have done since they came into office, just like you're accusing Adeleke right now. As a party members, why are you faulting a governor, all right, for what you know it is something that happens everywhere, common with our Nigerian politicians? What do you have against
well, we're not saying he makes it right, but
it's not right.
We should call out everyone.
Because we're talking about trust here.
So I don't agree with you that the president have been...
No, I'm not the one saying it.
Nepotistic.
The way you're accusing the Osun State governor now, same way Nigerians are accusing our president.
So I just brought out a fact. I just told you one of the appointments he made. But these Nigerians cannot really give us any of the president's family member or direct family members in his cabinet or those he had appointed into one ministry or the other. And when you talk about this government holding a press conference to explain what they have achieved, I don't think that's also correct, because every time you have people who speak for the government railing out the achievements of this government, they are all there, very visible for everybody to see.
All right, thank you very much.
Well, I think I saw. I think I see what he is saying about the governor appointing
family members.
No, not family members. An interior design company.
Okay.
To build an airport.
Okay.
But let's not also forget that there are companies that are multifaceted, right? They are also
What's the name of the
known
company?
for that's Showy T Global Services.
An airport is a very important infrastructure that should be done
with. Should be responsible for the construction of office based on layman.
Exactly. That should be.
Well, you need
done
to
with
see
somewhat
the CAC
precision.
records. We can't before we call them.
That's what I'm saying. The CAC record shows they were registered as an interior design company, and that's what they've been doing over the time.
Well, we need to see the details. Because
So I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
If you were asked to maybe provide someone to build an airport with your personal funds, who you entrusted to? Someone who has done it before, or somebody who has not done it before?
There are people in Abuja here now. There are people that...
No, I'm asking you a direct question.
Okay.
You have money, you want to build an airport. Who will you?
Someone I am sure has done it before.
Exactly.
So if
on what basis would you award an airport contract to an interior design company?
You get contract and subcontract.
Exactly.
So these are the bureaucracy that inflates contract prices and rob the people of.
But it's not peculiar to Osun State.
So show me one other contract that has been done by.
We'll have to do that research. We'll definitely.
Well, I really don't want to, because of our time, because I really want to, I had wanted to talk more about you, the APC, having the same thing that you're accusing
I think it's a Nigerian problem.
Because you were being particular because you want to please your party. Because this is common with Nigeria. If you want to talk about the freezing of Osun State government account because somebody was taking 900 and something, maybe you were referring to a ghost worker that never existed. If you carry out research, there are 1,001 organizations in Nigeria. We even had a fake agency in the federal service, in the federal, under the federal government, know that budget was passed and all of that. So I don't think that is reason enough. But I think to the wisdom of the president, he has said it's not timely.
So when
he has said
when you say
because
no,
it is not just common to Osun.
So should we turn a blind eye because it's not common to them?
No.
Should the EFC turn a blind eye?
It's wrong.
Exactly.
It's wrong. It's a wrong thing.
We need to use the same energy.
Why being selective in judgment? No, that's what we're saying.
This is not selective judgment. Okay, if you know, I want to ask you, do you know people?
Have you heard that states swallow money in this country?
Do you know ghost workers in other states?
Have you heard that?
Have you heard that?
Yes, I had that in the previous administration. Yes.
In the previous administration, you've not heard in this administration.
No, I've not.
Do more research.
No,
Thank you very much,
no,
for coming.
But I would like to say, if you know any states where they have ghost workers, why not file a report to the EFCC?
You should do that because you just fingered Osun State. How did you get to know about Osun State?
I'm not the one that filed the report. This is public knowledge that is out there. Someone must have blow that whistle. So if you have any whistle to blow, go ahead. The EFCC is there too.
All right, thank you. I know you're speaking for...
No. He's saying something valid. I think every Nigerian has responsibility to call out bad government.
Yes.
It is happening on a daily basis.
EFCC has the prerogative to act on any report whenever they want.
If the president will say it is not timely and that it should be called up, whatever
you
say
know,
now, I think that of the president supersedes whatever.
Exactly.
Anybody saying now.
That's because the president wants a level playing ground for everybody.
The law has to take
because
the president cannot see what is wrong and overturn it.
No, thank you very much.
He's not saying they should not be prosecuted.
We'll have to bring you back.
On the program.
Please, we'll bring you back.
All right, everyone. This is the size of the conversation for you as we get into the second conversation immediately. Let's quickly look at our leaders being responsible. Is going to be part of our second conversation, and that will take us to trust, declaration of asset, and the follow-up come 2027. Stay with us. We'll return after this break.
Imagine having the power of television, movies, news, and entertainment right in your pocket. Welcome to Free TV App, Nigeria's all-in-one digital TV experience. With Free TV App, you get access to over 100 live TV channels, breaking news, sports, movies, kids shows, and more. All from a single mobile app. No decoder stress, no complicated setup, just download, open, and start watching. Free TV is television reimagined for the digital age. To get started, simply search Free TV on the Google Play Store or Free TV NG on the Apple App Store, or scan the QR code on your screen. Once installed, register in seconds using your phone number, email, WhatsApp, Google ID, or Apple ID. Secure OTP verification ensures safe and seamless access. Inside the app, explore content directly from the home screen or navigate easily using the various tabs. The Live TV section gives you access to over 100 licensed channels, complete with an electronic program guide, EPG, pause, rewind, and catch-up features. The Video On Demand library offers up to 500 hours of curated content, including Nollywood movies, drama series, documentaries, kids and educational programs. You can resume playback, save favorites, and download content to watch offline. The News tab delivers real-time updates across breaking news, sports, entertainment, technology, and pop culture, all in one place. Free TV is more than an app. It's a digital revolution in broadcasting. Download the Free TV app today.